Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday. First off, last night I stayed up because I had to get some stuff done, and in the process, while I was waiting on stuff to export, I worked on Mal's computer a little bit. Mal, will you go to Final Cut? Just click on Final Cut. Yeah. That's Final Cut. It's great. It looks great. And actually when you go full screen, it looks even better, and like you can actually...
What's the keyboard command for that?
I don't know, actually, because I've never really had to do it. I don't use it on my computer, but if you click the little green thing, it goes full screen. There we go. So this, when you get rid of this thing, that's actually 100%. This preview window is actually 100%, and it's showing all 4K pixels. That was really badly worded, but you know what I mean. And there's still some room for the timeline and some other stuff. So it's great, it's wonderful, and it's crashed multiple times. I don't know exactly what the problem is, and I've looked in the console, but earlier today, just randomly, the screen went crazy, and it looked like there was some sort of bad GPU error, and it crashed. And that was the first time we had that error, and then since then, this evening, while we were trying to copy footage, because Mal's doing another painting, while we were trying to copy footage from the SD card to the USB drive, the computer restarted 4 times. Like, I don't know how long it was going to take to fully move that stuff over, but I don't know, 25 minutes, 25 minutes, and in the process the computer restarted 4 times. No footage was lost or anything, and the computer restarts extremely fast, but it shouldn't be doing that, and I'm not sure why. And I've looked through the console, and I'm not seeing, like, any sort of pattern. I don't know if maybe the computer is somehow overheating. It seems like it could be related to the GPU. Maybe the GPU is overheating. I'm not sure. So, it's like, obviously it's a problem. And we have AppleCare on the computer, because, like, if it was a Hackintosh, if it was a computer that I built, I can service it. I can figure out what's wrong, and then I can just fix it. But because everything's shoved into a screen, obviously we can't service it. So it comes with a year warranty, but I got the extended AppleCare because it's just so, it's like $100, and they'll service it for an additional 3 years. So they'll take care of it. So that's not a big concern. It's just I'd like to figure out what's going on first. So we're going to give it a few more days, keep an eye on it, and see what happens. Keep checking the logs and see if we can figure out why this is happening. Maybe it's related to overheating. I'm not sure. If so, that's a problem, and we need to figure out, you know, why. Why is that happening? Because we're not pushing it. We're not pushing the computer. Anytime it's restarted, it's been doing like very easy things. It had also restarted once before we were moving data from the card to the USB drive also, and I was just like on Facebook. You know, I don't understand what's happening, but it's happened a lot today, and that's bad because we've had the computer for like a day. So basically we're going to give it a few more days and keep our eye on it and see if we can find a pattern to what's going on here, because whenever I search for this error, you know, like late 2015 iMac randomly restarts, like nothing comes up. There was I found like one person who said something similar, and if it was a widespread problem, more people would be talking about it. So I think it's pretty isolated. Now the good news is that means that if we get a replacement, it'll probably fix the problem. But I'd still like to know, you know, why it's happening. It's fun and exciting. I think the sad thing is, like, we haven't had like real Apple hardware in a long time, and I've been dealing with Hackintosh, and I love OS X. I love the operating system, but we've been dealing with Hackintosh, and you know the headaches that come from that, and getting into real Apple hardware again was a way to avoid said headaches, and then said headaches are still around. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure it out, but probably for the next week, if it continues to do what it was doing today, which I don't know why it would stop unless suddenly Apple releases a patch tomorrow that's like, if anyone has random restarts, this will fix it. I'm sure we'll continue to run into the problem, but maybe that's a good thing because we might be able to figure out what's wrong. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. Mao did get started on another painting, and it's good. It's good. You excited about it?
I am.
How excited are you about it?
Very. I'm a bit tired. But tired in a way like if you had a good workout, you'd be tired.
So you're accomplished tired.
Accomplished tired.
I'm not going to tell you what game she's doing. I will, however, point the camera at my shirt. Also, by the time you guys get this vlog, it might be out, so it doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Yeah, I'm excited about it, and it's one of those things like, even on the first painting she did for Wind Waker, when I was watching her do it, I was like, you know, like it's not that it was bad, but like there's a really weird progression where it's like, it's pretty good, and then all of a sudden it's like a lot better, I guess is the best way of putting that. Like, painting is a weird thing where it's very additive, so you like do like your first pass at a part, and it looks like an elementary school kid did it, and then you do another thing, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, that looks awesome. So that's kind of what I'm experiencing as I go in there every little bit to dump the card for her. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll figure this out. If you've had similar problems with an iMac, maybe it is overheating, I don't know. You can talk about it below. By the time you guys get this vlog, hopefully we've got the problem figured out and maybe have replaced it, I'm not sure. It's just a hassle. That's the only thing I don't want to deal with. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?